Assalamu alaikum, Maya.
Wa alaikum assalam. How's it going?
What do she mean in everyday conversation?
Usually it's just the pronoun for a woman or girl. But since you're asking about everyday conversation, maybe you're noticing how people use it to describe things that. Salam alaikum assalam. You're back. What's on your mind?
Where did the expression she originally come from?
If you mean the word she, it's ancient. It comes from Old English and has roots in Proto Germanic. It's always been the way to refer to a female person. But if you're asking about why we use it for things that aren't people, like when a sailor calls their ship she, that's more of a cultural thing. It's usually about adding a sense of affection or a personal connection to something. Does that fit what you were thinking?
Why do people use she is instead of what to ask for slangs?
uh, I'm not sure I follow. Are you seeing people use she is as a way to ask about the meaning of a slang word or maybe using it to describe a vibe? Give me an example of how you've heard it used.
How has she changed our time?
That's a pretty big philosophical question. If you're talking about she, as in women and girls, then every part of history, how we build cities, how we govern, and how we express emotion has been shaped by the roles and voices of women. But I wonder if you mean she in a more symbolic way or maybe as a representation of something specific. What made you think of it?
Is she used the same way in every country?
Um, Not really. Pronouns and how we use gender and language vary a ton across the world. Some languages don't even have a separate word for she and he, they just use one word for everyone. Others give gender to everything, like tables and chairs. Which countries are you thinking of?
How do children learn the meaning of she?
Um, they mostly just soak it up through observation. They hear their parents or teachers say she while pointing to their mom, a sister, or a friend, and their brains start connecting the word to the person. It's all about pattern recognition. Do you think they pick it up as a rule or just a feeling?
Is she more powerful than saying the you?
That depends on what you mean by she. If you're talking about a specific person or a symbol like Mother Nature or a goddess, then yeah, that kind of presence can feel way more powerful than just knowing what's coming. Knowing the future is just information, but a real presence actually changes things. Are you thinking of a specific character or a feeling?
How is she used in school and library?
In a school or library, it's mostly just functional, referring to, a teacher, a student, or a librarian. But if you mean in a deeper way, like in the books we read, she is often the center of the stories that teach us about empathy or how to navigate the world. Are you thinking about how a specific person is treated in those places or more about the language in the books? Hey, we're actually almost at the time limit for this call, so it'll end in a few seconds. Feel free to call me back whenever you want to. Keep talking.
What emotion can she express besides silence?
Silence can actually be one of the most powerful ways to express something. Depending on the vibe, it could be peace, sadness, or even a kind of heavy tension where everything is being felt but nothing is being said.
How does John check the meaning of she? What emotion can she express besides lines?
Since you mentioned silence earlier, I'm wondering if those lines are actually empty spaces. If so, silence can express everything from a deep, peaceful understanding to a heavy, suffocating tension. What kind of lines are we talking about?
How does John change the meaning of she?
That's a wild image. I'm trying to picture if you mean something literal, like a stone physically blocking a sheep, or if you're thinking about it more symbolically, like something cold and unmoving, changing something soft and living. Which one is it?
Is she always polite?
That depends entirely on who she is in the scenario. If we're talking about a character or a specific person, it depends on their nature. But if you're thinking of she as a symbol, like a mother figure or nature, maybe it's less about worry and more about a constant protective alertness. Who are you imagining?
How has social media changed the use of she?
I'm a bit lost on hotel media. Is that a specific show or a type of content you're looking at? And when you say shield, do you mean a physical shield or more like an emotional barrier people put up?
Jerry
Eddie? Are you talking about
area there
someone you know?
are few commands in other language.
Are you thinking about how certain words act like triggers or commands in other languages, where one word just shifts the whole mood of the room? Or are you talking more about the physical space, like a ring or a boundary?
Then she sometimes create tension.
Tension can be a powerful thing. Is it the kind of tension that feels like something is about to break, or more like a spark that actually makes things more interesting?
How is she used humorously today?
I'm not familiar with or exceed. And is that a specific term, a place, or maybe a name? Help me out here. What is it?
Why you sound like she worked so cutely?
I'll take that as a compliment. I guess I just have a naturally friendly vibe. Does it make it easier to talk to me?
Has the meaning of she expanded to being lines.
I'm having a hard time following that one. Are you saying something about she expanding or using slimes? I might have missed a word there. Could you say that again?
How do body language and she work together?
Okay, but they basically act like a secret conversation happening underneath the actual words. Like someone could be saying, I'm fine, but peace. It's a good place to be. You feeling it right now or just thinking about it? Hey, just a heads up that we're almost at the time limit for this call, so it'll end in a few seconds. Feel free to call me back whenever you want. Keep talking.
Why is she common in storytelling?
That's a strange way to put it. Who is she in this case, and where did you see that phrase?
What do she really about to social behavior?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again?
How is she? represented in digital communication.
Do you mean how a woman generally interacts with friends online, or are you thinking of she as a specific concept or character again?